Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also the question of play style, right?
Okay.
Different brands want different types of players. Some are more interested in scoring, some are interested in defense, others team play.
So, the more I can do, the better endorsements I could get with anyone.
Hey, every team needs a LeBron. Now,
okay.
I put together a document that lists all the brands who've shown preliminary interest and what it would take to land an endorsement with them. So, take a look.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category in that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
What's up, MP? If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word BUCKS along with your issue at seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. A reminder that you can still join us for any FWO game. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth. Our next photo 4142 posting match. All fans in the building receive a poster of the Bucks and stage. Make sure to get your tickets tonight. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks have committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behaviors such as fighting with throwing objects, using improper language and gestures, entering the corner of the electric pen. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or police staff officer. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Bucks. For the Warriors, it's been a slow start to the season. Tonight, they'll try to get an elusive W. Bucks, Warriors, coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Come on. It ain't never going.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's A-Train in at the point. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Greg.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now here's MP in the game against New York. Very impressive. Three-pointer, no good. And here comes the break. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Green. The kick out, Curry. Gets the three ball to go.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
MP against Curry. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Butler. To the inside. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's A-Train. Shoots over Curry, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys?
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Curry with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Curry passes to Butler. Bogdanovich on the wing. Butler against Trent. Pass to Curry. Clock at 4. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. A-Train passes to Trent. MP looking around. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Green with a screen on Trent. And the foul called on MP. That's his first. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
So on the floor for Golden State, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Butler, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. Kuzma's checked in for Anthony. The Warriors also with a sub. Bajimski's checked in for Hield. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. A-Train's got 8.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
On the wing, Curry, covered by MP. It's stolen by Trent. And here's the fast break. And he makes it on the layup. Trent's gotten his first bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the basket by Curry.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. He shoots it and and it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Inside, here's A-Train. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 12.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Bojan Bogdanović, he comes in for Jimmy Butler. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's MP. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
NBA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Buries it from 3.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's A-Train. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Pass to Pajimski. 3-pointer off the mark. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And changing it up. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period. BA, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Turner finds Kuzma. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Kings, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
Trent for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Trent's got 5 points.
Whenever Trent Jr. has a look from three, his coaches want him to let it fly. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, Milwaukee.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Pass to Butler. Now Curry. The three. And again, no good by Golden State. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup here.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Butler against Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Outside Bogdanovich. Drops in the three. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Bogdanovich is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
Turner finds MP. Back to Turner. Now MP. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count that bucket. And now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Curry. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Cole Anthony comes in for Kuzma. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Buddy Hield in for Podziemski. A-Train, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And the basket by Curry.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Hield for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP with it. Now guarded by Curry. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. From downtown. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow. What can you say?
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
The 3 is up. Curry's shot is off. A deep 3 from MP. MP getting it done for the Bucks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read.
Group getting ready for the Bucks. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And MP subbed in for Anthony. Butler passes to Green. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Pajimski. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in close games.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Oh! MP! His own 3!
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
The Warriors trailing. Butler taking his time here. Here's Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Now MP. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir, it's good.
Oh, boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Turner with a rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Curry. Here's MP. Shoots a 3. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Now Bogdanovich fires the 3. The 3 ball is down.
And Bogdanovich not fearing the big moment. He's certainly comfortable being the guy to take these shots for him.
Shot's no good. Warriors trail by 3. From downtown, buries it from outside.
And a close game like this, Bogdanovich coming up big with that basket.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From deep, MP gets the corner bucket.
Coming through in the clutch. MP with the big-time basket.
MP against Curry. And he gets the jumper to fall.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
MP outside. Rises up. Oh, it's off target.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Curry fires. Cash from downtown.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Turner. Outside MP. Let's loose for 3. It's money from deep.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Curry! Oh, missed on the tray. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
He stepped up to the line and handled business that time. It's still a one-possession game, though.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Curry connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. MP fires. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, sometimes we're out of bounds. We got to stretch for content, but other times, it just finds us, man.
Yeah. What found us this time?
Check it out.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, just for that, I'm gonna shut Buddy down. Then we'll see who's pathetic tonight.
You're on beat. Let's go.
We want your time in the arena
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And here is Davis. Following the three-pointer by MP. Hands it from downtown.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's MP. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Davis. Unable to get that one. Good D by Giannis. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Launches a three. Another miss by MP. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Flag. Buries the long-range jumper.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now, here's MP. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Davis in the corner. Outside Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. This game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Washington.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Irving against MP. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. MP outside. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And to do a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. A-Train is out there with Cole Anthony. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Russell with it. Now defended by MP. Washington passes to Marshall. Outside Russell. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Christie. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 10. MP kicks to Smith. From deep. MP again from deep. MP's got 19 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Russell passes to Christie. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Davis. Now, here is Russell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, MP. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. A rebound by Washington.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Christie can't make it.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post. But Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Kevin?
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis. Clyde comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell. Now, Washington, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Washington. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Trent finds MP. The Bucks working the ball around. Fires the three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Thompson dishes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly.
Welcome.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack.
And that is it for halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A-Train has been sensational.
Yeah, It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And there's the call on Adrian. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Davis. He's got 8. Pass to Irving. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Portis. And so MV will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
On its way from Irving for 2. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
On the wing, MV, covered by Irving, trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Back to MP. Giannis kicks to MP. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking good.
Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for Flagg. And it's Russell in for Thompson. Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. MP against Irving. 3, Marshall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice shot, and a nice read by Irving on the kickout.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim via lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Back over to you, Kevin.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Russell. Dallas moving it around. Davis kicks to Marshall. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
And here is Portis. Here's A-Train, and the Bucks miss again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And then Washington with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here's MP for three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Up top, Russell, covered by Anthony. Drills it from outside. Irving's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. The three from MP. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at and let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Clyde comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Max Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for A.J. Green. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. Trent's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's A-Train in for Porter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with A-Train. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Bucks leading by 8. MP outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Lively.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Book it.
Yeah, Kyrie isn't the kind of guy to back off. He rises to the defense's challenge, never intimidated.
MP deciding where to go with it. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nails the jumper.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Flagg. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Trent. MP with it. Guarded now by Irving. Now Portis. MP fired. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him. And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
MP. And the three misses. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson. And hit the three. MP fires. He's off from three. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Now Thompson puts up the three. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mavericks foul. Kyrie Irving. First personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Mavericks foul. Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touched by MP. Down he goes for three. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team.
The headline coming into this game was what your matchup had to say about you. The headline after is going to be what you did about it. Your thoughts?
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash. Maybe next time he'll be more careful about running his mouth and bringing people's family into things.
Thank you so much for your time, MP. Kevin, over to you.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later.